Hello and welcome to Solid J's workshop. Today's video will be about the MS-06S Zaku II commander type in its high-grade presentation. In a scale from 1/114 from the original Mobile Suit Gundam anime series, piloted by the legendary character, the Red Comet himself, Char Aznable. While working on this project, I couldn't help but to feel nostalgic to the beginnings of this franchise, seeing the Zaku II fighting against the RX-78-2. It's amazing to think how far things have come. Not that I was there when it was airing, of course, but on reruns. There's a reason why this specific design has managed to stand as legendary after so many years and so many series. So much so that eventually it was being echoed on other entries of the franchise like Gundam Unicorn and Gundam Hathaway. Even to this day, it's an outlier by how badass it looks. At first glance, you can identify it as the rival and the antagonist of the main character, with its elegant yet menacing style. By its mere nature of being a high-grade gunpla, it doesn't represent too big of a challenge at the time of assembling it. The instructions are clear as usual and easy to follow, contrasting to a real grade, which while those also have clear instructions, they are more complex, not just as far as time's requirement goes, but the focus they demand. Something I am confident in assessing, despite my still limited time with this hobby. I have mentioned that with this being in a high-grade model, it is quite approachable, but I want to put emphasis in that, since it also stands out by its simplicity, even compared to other high-grade gunplas I've experienced so far. Makes me think it would be a great option for beginners thinking about getting started in this world, as it's both as a simple yet robust enough project to get a handle of it and also an iconic character. Easy and cool, it would be quite satisfactory seeing the result after your time investment, and it could be motivate you to go forward instead of being a stomping wall as some fans have by picking too hard a project for the first time. Another characteristic of its simple elegance that goes beyond just the pieces themselves is also in the sticker and decal department, as it includes just a single one representing its Cyclops eye. Personally, I would have preferred for there to be included at least a few more adding detail, bringing it closer to the original design it already represents. Its included accessories are the classic machine gun, bazooka, and its hit hog axe. Personally, I like the way it complements the piece itself. Since the first time I saw it in the anime, its color scheme and first design made it stand out the same way its pilot Char Aznable does. While I was made to prefer the main character, I still find myself respecting the villain of the story, something that wasn't as common back in the day as it tends to be now. Despite it being treated in series as a mere stepping stone for the character, it's now clear that none of the other mechs he would eventually pilot will match Zaku II in recognition and longevity. In my estimation, it's quite a basic kit, which I reiterate that I recommend it for beginners mostly. If you are more experienced in the gunpla world, you might find it too easy. That aside, even for experienced people, it would still be a worthwhile acquisition for any collection. It's the first antagonist of the first series after all. On the contrary, some counterpoints will be the lack of decals, that the accessories can be hard to attach to its body and fit in its hand. I do want to mention that all these things are compensated on the other version of this same model. A perk it does have is that by it having such wide and rigid feet and legs, you don't really need a base for it and can easily place it and pose it without much issue. That will be all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did assembling it. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, commenting and giving us a like, as well as checking our other social media. See you next time.